Today, I wanted to talk about how the environment you're in will program you. You ever stop and think about how much your environment actually controls you? You ever really sat down and thought about it? Because whether you realize it or not, everything around you, the people, the content you consume, the places you spend your time, is all programming you. And if you're not intentional about it, you might be running on codes that's not even yours. Your environment is a mirror. Your environment reflects who you are, but it also shapes who you're becoming. You hang around negative people, you start to think negative. You surround yourself with lazy energy, your ambitions fade. On the flip side, if you're around driven people, people who challenge you, inspire you, hold you accountable, that energy rubs off. You ever notice how your mindset shifts when you're in a different city or when you're around people who are actually doing something with their lives? That's not a coincidence. That's your programming changing in real time. And it's not just physical spaces. Your digital environment, that's just as powerful. The stuff you scroll past on social media, the creators you watch, the music you bump, the podcasts you listen to, it all influences you, whether you realize it or not. If you're constantly feeding your mind gossip, distractions, negativity, that becomes your mental diet. But if you feed it with wisdom, creativity, discipline, you start to think different. Sometimes the hardest part is realizing you got to detach from people, habits, or spaces that no longer serve you. It's not easy, but growth ain't supposed to be comfortable. You might outgrow your hometown, you might outgrow your circle, you might outgrow a certain version of yourself, and that's okay. You got to ask yourself, is this environment helping me grow or keeping me stuck because you can't plant a seed in a toxic soil and expect it to thrive? Change your soil, change your life. Here's the flip. You're not just being programmed, you can be the programmer. You can choose who you surround yourself with. You can choose what you watch, what you listen to, where you spend your time. You can create a space that reflects the version of you you're becoming, not the one you're trying to escape. Start building a lifestyle that reinforces the mindset you want. It starts with small choices, but those choices add up day by day, brick by brick. So next time you feel stuck, unmotivated, or lost, don't just look inward, look around you. Your environment is either draining you or developing you. You get to choose. Be intentional, be aware, and most importantly, stay locked in.